World War II, a time of global conflict. Millions were imprisoned in prisoner of war camps. These camps were scattered across the world. They held soldiers captured during the war. At the same time, a different kind of map was being drawn. This map spoke of energy lines. These lines are known as ley lines. They are invisible to the naked eye. Some believe they carry ancient power. Could there be a connection between these two? Were POW camps built on ley lines? The idea might seem strange. But some researchers say, yes, they believe the Nazis were aware of ley lines. This essay will explore this topic. We will look at the history of POW camps, we will examine the theory of ley lines, and we will see if there is any evidence to link them. World War II raged from 1939 to 1945. It was a time of great destruction and loss of life. POW camps were established to hold captured enemy soldiers. These camps were often harsh and brutal places. Prisoners faced hunger, disease, and forced labor. The theory of ley lines emerged in the 1920s. Alfred Watkins, an amateur archaeologist, proposed this idea. He noticed ancient sites seemed to align. He believed these sites were connected by invisible lines. He called these lines ley lines. Watkins's theory gained some popularity, but it was met with skepticism from the scientific community. Ley lines remain a fringe theory. They're often associated with New Age beliefs and Earth mysteries. Could there be a link between POW camps and ley lines? Some researchers believe so. They use maps to overlay ley line grids with camp locations. They look for patterns and connections. These maps show some intriguing overlaps. Some POW camps appear to be situated on or near proposed ley line intersections. This suggests a possible connection, but is it coincidence or intentional placement? It's essential to approach this with a critical eye. Overlaps on a map do not prove a causal link. More research is needed to understand if there is any real connection between these two.
They use maps to overlay ley line grids with camp locations. They look for patterns and connections. These maps show some intriguing overlaps. Some POW camps appear to be situated on or near proposed ley line intersections.
Examining specific camp locations, let's look closer. Some POW camps stand out. Their locations relative to ley lines are particularly interesting. One example is Camp Stalag Luft III in Poland. This camp was the site of the famous Great Escape. It seems to be near a major ley line intersection. Another example is Camp O'Flaherty in Ireland. This camp was unusual. It housed both Axis and Allied prisoners. This camp is also said to be situated on a ley line. These examples are intriguing, but they are not conclusive proof. More investigation is needed to understand the significance of these locations. Voices from the archives. What do historians say?
Most mainstream historians dismiss the idea of a link between POW camps and ley lines. They argue that camp locations were chosen for practical reasons. Proximity to transportation routes, availability of resources, and strategic considerations were key factors. Dr. Sarah Jones, a World War II historian, says, "There is no evidence to suggest that the Nazis considered ley lines when establishing POW camps. These camps were built based on logistical and strategic needs, not esoteric beliefs."
Historians emphasize the importance of relying on documented evidence. They caution against drawing conclusions based on speculation or fringe theories. Ley line experts provide insights from the energetic realm. Ley line researchers offer a different perspective.
They believe that ley lines carry a powerful energy. They argue that the Nazis were interested in this energy. Maria Williams, a ley line researcher, explains, "The Nazis were known to explore esoteric and occult ideas. It's plausible they would have been aware of ley lines and sought to harness their power."
Some researchers believe that POW camps were deliberately placed on ley lines. They suggest this was done to suppress the prisoners' energy or to tap into the Earth's power. A meeting of different worlds' history and energy intertwined. We have two contrasting viewpoints. Historians emphasize practicality and documented evidence. Ley line researchers point to the possibility of the Nazis' interest in esoteric knowledge. Could there be a middle ground? Is it possible that both perspectives hold some truth? Perhaps some camps were situated based on practical considerations, while others might have been intentionally placed on or near ley lines for specific purposes. More research is needed to bridge the gap between these two perspectives. Open-mindedness and a willingness to explore unconventional ideas are essential for uncovering the truth. Skepticism and open minds. The idea of POW camps built on ley lines remains controversial. Skeptics argue that there is no scientific evidence to support this theory. They believe it's a case of pareidolia, seeing patterns where none exist. However, proponents of the theory emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind. They argue that just because something hasn't been scientifically proven doesn't mean it's not true. They call for further investigation and a willingness to consider alternative explanations. The debate highlights the limitations of our current understanding. It reminds us that there are still many mysteries in the world waiting to be explored. World War II, camps and ley lines. So, were World War II POW camps built on ley lines? The answer remains elusive. We have explored historical context, examined maps, and considered expert opinions, but definitive proof remains out of reach. The decision of what to believe is up to you. Weigh the evidence, explore the possibilities, and draw your conclusions. Keep in mind that sometimes the most intriguing questions are those without easy answers. This mystery invites us to delve deeper into history, archaeology, and the unseen energies of our planet. It reminds us that the world is full of wonders and mysteries yet to be uncovered.
The exploration of these possibilities is a journey in itself. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and consider the deeper connections that shape our world.
A journey of research and exploration. The exploration of the potential connection between World War II POW camps and ley lines is a journey into the unknown. It requires us to question conventional wisdom, embrace unconventional ideas, and be open to the possibility that there is more to our world than meets the eye. This investigation is not about finding definitive answers, but rather about asking the right questions. It's about pushing the boundaries of knowledge and exploring the hidden connections that shape our reality. The search for truth is an ongoing process. As we continue to learn and grow, we may uncover new evidence and insights that shed light on this intriguing mystery. Until then, the question remains, were World War II POW camps built on ley lines? The answer, for now, remains shrouded in mystery.